Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house. Back with another reading. This is going to be another random read for another random sign. Only we won't know for who till at the very end when I shake up this jar. We only got like 3 more left, so we almost done. I ain't going to do too much. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We're going to get the overall energy. I ain't going to take them because I didn't even feel that when I did it. I guess we could take those two. So we got Scorpio energy and expecting a powerful change. So this is you working through fears of intimacy. All right. Working through some areas of maybe even emotional trauma. We got Leo energy and we have Saturn energy. Okay. So that is like 2 different extremes right there. So you got extroverted energy with introverted energy. So there's some type of change that's being done. So I'm thinking like there's going to be a change in the way that you express yourself. All right. Maybe it's going to be a bit more disciplined. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be an energy of you still being magnetic and still being outgoing, extroverted. But I feel like you're going to be maybe that's the thing that you're working through. So that way you can be that way, because Saturn represents restrictions. So you might be having a hard time of really allowing yourself to be seen or allowing yourself to get the attention that you really want. And so that might be what's going on here, but there's like a restriction here. And this could be a restriction in maybe the way that you're seeing yourself or the way that you're being able to be seen. You know, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, you know, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be a Scorpio. All right. Here we go. Okay, so someone's not getting attention. We got Leo energy again. All right, someone wanted to give up. What we got? Yeah, someone took a break. So it was a rest. There's a rest period. Someone's getting some information. All right. And someone's still feeling impatient or feeling blocked, feeling like this isn't going to go anywhere. So the energy that's around you is going to be energy of you recognizing your independence, recognizing your self-sufficiency. All right, this is more so about you being independent, about you being able to choose. You're going to recognize that you can do what you want. So with this Knight energy here, we got the Knight of Coins here with the Page of Cups here. You know, so, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, I get that you guys might have not been too, you're not being too clear with boundaries. There's an issue with boundaries, and that's probably why Saturn shows up. Like you're probably learning a level of boundaries and it's just structure. It's giving some type of structure here. All right, because you're recognized. Because with this, you have a fear of actually doing the work, and so this may be spiritual work, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like spiritual work, like like this type of work, say for instance, but it has to do with like the inner work, emotional work, right? And there may be a fear of that because there's an energy of you needing to be independent, you know, of you recognizing soon to get this understanding that maybe you should be independent, you know, because your challenge and your focus right about now is this four of Swords, which is contemplating. Really taking a minute to sit, relax, and think about this. You know what I mean? Think about it, because this could be a tense situation that comes after this contemplation, or this could be a peaceful situation that, you know, doesn't have to be a big issue. It could actually end up just becoming, you know, a transitioning period. But, you know, that's where you're going to be needing to get the enlightenment. And so you have a fear of actually doing the work, and you rather just kind of give it up. You know what I mean? You rather just give it up and just, you know, maybe be insincere with the way you express your emotions. You know, kind of just keep it going. You know, with this Knight of Pentacles energy, I just get like, you know, keep it going. Just pace yourself, going slow. You know, and that's really where it's at. Like, pace yourself. You know, maybe opening up is a difficulty for you. So in that case, you're going to need to pace yourself. You know, because there's an energy of still feeling like you're not quite sure if you're going in the right direction, or you're not quite sure if this is the path for you, if you're on the right journey. You know, and that's making you more so want to give up. You know, and it's more so because you don't have direct boundaries. Like, you're not very good at speaking direct. It's more subtly. So when it comes to expressing maybe a need for affection or for attention, because that's where the energy is like not knowing how to get the attention that you need. You know, because Saturn here is blocking out the sun, but it's saying expect powerful change. So whenever Saturn is involved in anything, that's like Think of him as a fitness guru for anything in your life. Wherever Saturn shows up at, it's guaranteed that you're going to have to work hard. But from the hard work that you do, you get twice the rewards, in like great rewards that you really wanted, but you have to really work for it, because Saturn only gives you what you work for. What he does is he burns off your karmic debts. So the lessons that you hadn't learned before, the trials and the obstacles that you hadn't been over and that you would have needed to make you strong enough or persevering enough or resilient enough to handle what it is that you're asking for, that's what Saturn comes in to burn off. He kind of like burns off the excess fat. So the parts of you that were kind of weak and weren't allowing you to do what you needed to do or allowing you to feel confident in yourself, Saturn comes in and helps you go through stress or difficulty to learn the skills you need to be able to handle the energy that's coming. And that's what you're going through right now. So you're just basically contemplating taking a rest period, learning about boundaries, consider, because when the swords are in reverse for me, this is still about an inner conflict or inner considering. It's inner thinking as opposed to outward communication or outward looking or outward perception. You're doing inward thinking. So you're in this energy now of learning to make boundaries or learning to set boundaries. That way you can get the attention or the affection that you really want. It's just the fear of actually having to do the work. You know what I mean? Because it seems like it might be too much work for you. It's like in your conscious mind, it seems like it's too much work for you. So you would rather just kind of repress your emotions or keep them hidden to yourself, or just be disingenuous where you're not really saying what you feel. You're just saying what you think is the right thing to do. You're being humble. You're being submissive. You're not really being too aggressive. You're being patient. You're just, and that's what it's just saying. It's just saying methodical. Be methodical. Like take one step at a time. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's taking one step at a time. It's taking the routine. It's being consistent. And so that's what it's advising you here. Be consistent. Let's get a clarification on that Knight of Pentacles. All right, because it's basically just saying be consistent here. Be consistent with your emotions. Be consistent with expressing your feelings. You know what I mean? You can trust in your intuition. Here you're just being a little bit naive. Because you really want to give it up, but you're gonna have to do the work anyway in the end. Yes, pace yourself. Because disappointments are coming. Disappointments will be along the road, and so you're gonna experience heartbreaks for sure. But it's more about you're gonna experience disappointments. Like people will let you down. You're gonna recognize that, and that's why you're with the Nine of Pentacles energy. It's about you being self-sufficient, confident in your own abilities to take care of you and your needs, your practical needs. And so why that has to do with you putting yourself out there and being more proud and more extroverted, I'm guessing when you feel confident enough to take care of yourself and you feel confident enough in you having your own needs met, you'll be able to put yourself out there. You won't have a fear of expressing yourself and of letting people know how you genuinely feel and setting firm boundaries. So you're learning this by going through difficult situations where you're not being acknowledged or valued, or not. Well, I'm not going to say value, because Six of Wands isn't about value. It's about being acknowledged for the work that you put in. It's being acknowledged for the efforts that you put in. And so whenever you're not being acknowledged for the effort or being acknowledged for even your attractiveness, because Six of Wands sometimes can be about attraction. So even when you're not being acknowledged for your attractiveness, or there's a need to be able to communicate or to be able to lower your guard, not be so subtle or like hidden away. Because it is no hermit energy, but there's just an energy of like keeping things to yourself, not really wanting to express express how you really feel about things, and then not really having clear set boundaries when you are interacting with other people. Whenever there's like, because I get like a social gathering, whenever there's like a social gathering, you're not being very clear with, your intentions, or very clear with your boundaries. It's kind of like, playful. Let's let it skate. Just it's kind of like, you don't defend yourself or you don't stand up when it should be. And I'm not saying that you're being pushed or bullied around, but it's just the energy of not really standing up, when you need to. And that would mess with your confidence, and for sure. But the energy here is basically just telling you that independence is around for you, and you're going to suddenly realize that you're better off by yourself doing this alone. This is the eligible bachelor or bachelorette, you know what I mean? This is just a person who's just self-sufficient and can handle all their practical needs. They're not in need of anyone else, but they're definitely satisfied in their own company. So this Two of Wands being your likely outcome is still going to be an energy of you not really quite sure in what direction you want to go. Still in two minds, just, indecisive as well, because it's like it's work that you have to do and you don't want to have to do it. It's hard work. There's work that needs to be done, and this is inner work that needs to be done. This is details that you need to pay attention to, and it's going to hurt to do it because that's what you're doing. You're working through your fears. So there's fears that you're dealing with, emotional hurt that you're still holding on to that you don't want to really process and deal with. And so instead it's just easier, to just kind of like holding your feelings. But what it's saying is with this Knight of Pentacles and this Three of Swords is that take it step by step. This will help you process the grief. This will help you process that hurt. Just be slow. Take your time. Do it over the course of, a course of time, because the Knight of Pentacles takes a while to do it, but he's methodical. He takes his time. He chips at it a little bit at a time, 1 mile at a time. And that's how you're needing to do it. You don't need to make great leaps and bounds. With Saturn energy, he restricts you. He gives you big limitations. So it's hard to work through it anyway. And you're working through fears. That means it's going to be difficult. And that's what you have a fear of, this Eight of Pentacles. Look. She's having a difficulty just holding them. Like, yo, this is a lot. This is hard work. And this is what this is. That's what Saturn represents, hard work. But from this, you will get big rewards. Oh, dang. Let's see the energy you're going to need to be in order to get the most out of this reading. Let's see the energy you're going to need to be in. And revision, all right? Revision your thoughts, revising your vision. And when I say revising your vision, the clarity, the way that you see the world, the way that you see yourself, you're going to need to revise that. This is working through emotional turmoil and emotional traumas, all right? Because this is Pluto energy, so this is transformative energy. This is energy that's going to help you, basically evolve. Saturn helps you grow up. It helps you become better in areas where you were super weak. So here you go, divine wisdom coming in. And with these two purples, this is definitely in accordance with what's going to be happening for you. Expecting powerful change by working through your fears. You're going to be getting divine inspiration. You're going to be getting good wisdom that's going to be coming through in the form of downloads. And it's going to be helping you. You're going to be able to process this too, because this is the chakra that's being activated. This is you being able to process the informations that come. So this is ideas or thoughts that randomly pop into your head that seem to have the answer to your problem. All right, and so you may be in an energy of feeling like you never get what you want, because this is what this is about. And it's saying that there's an energy of you being able to be independent and having what you want, being able to take care of yourself and being abundant within yourself. And this is going to attract that, because this person is, like I said, they're the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette. This makes them super attractive because they're able to take care of themselves and they don't need for anything. All right. So it says that you're going to be learning that you are a powerful creator. So it says, listen to your inner voice. Release your ideas of the outcome you wish to see and trust that you are aligned with the universe. And this is what this expect powerful change. This expect powerful change. There's not much that you need to do. This is going to happen. But you do, in this case, because regardless, whether you do the work or not, there's going to be a big change. But if you do the work, there's going to be a big reward that comes with the big change. So powerful change is going to be coming with you doing this internal work. It's hard work, yes. Working through your fears and working through your emotional issues and emotional trauma, it is hard work, yes. But the reward that you will get from it will allow you to basically, stretch your pretty little feathers. Peacock is going to allow you to be more attractive. It's going to allow you to be more outgoing. It's going to allow you to get the attention and the accolades that you deserve. Okay, so let's get some final angel advice. Oop. This was it right here. It says, love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with light and love. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do, from your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love. so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. So, that definitely sounds like Scorpio reading, but we're going to see. This could be anybody's reading. This could be Pisces reading. But it feels like Scorpio reading, so we're going to see. Oh, it was Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Well, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.